thought we should get the live stream going. Everybody's so excited for the general. I am too. I am so excited for the general to show up here. Uh, Maybe tomorrow, but eventually he will be here. So hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Now I have some things I have to do because you gotta give me a second, with the pinned comment and all that. Just some business things to attend to. Just throw that in there. No, wait. I'm, oh man, I'm screwing everything up to start off. This is not very good. Who said I should go live? This is all crashing and burning. That's how we do it. Okay, hello, everybody. You guys were all talking about how excited you were for the general and all that stuff. You think this is gonna be the most basic Bottom of the Glass Nation show? No, it's just me. It's just me. So, hello everybody. Hi. He's too young to drink. Yeah, you guys can drink. I'm just gonna be sitting here drinking my air. Thank you. Love your father, sure he is a man. I agree. I gotta move stuff around. He's got all this. He has the system. He says his system doesn't work very well, in my opinion. Doesn't fit the Gen Z kid, efficient vibe. Well, we have some business to start off. I have some announcements to tell all of you guys. So let's get it started. Gen X Dad and I. Oh wait. Ooh. We have a Dodgers/Laker bowling tickets. Remember those? Gen X Dad's been ripening and whatever about them. Bowling tickets to give away on Thursday night. Now, Allie will throw in the link. That's what it says right here on my screen. In my notes, it says Allie throws in the link, so I'm waiting for her to do that. The Dodgers/Laker celebrity bowling tickets we're going to give away on Thursday night. So be here, please. Stay hydrated. Oh, wait. So I got to get into my announcement mode real fast. I got to give my announcements. Next, the first chat room movie night was last night on Discord. Now, I keep Gen X Dad and all you old people say chat room. It's just a Discord server. Just say Discord. So it's just a ton of chat rooms in a server. So if you go to our Discord server, it's on the website. GenXTalks.com. The first movie night, we held a movie night in there. It was Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Every Monday night in the Discord server, we are going to have a movie night. Now, next movie night is probably going to be another generic 80s movie because you guys go drooling over that stuff. So, especially minute 53. So we're going to put that in there. On to further business. Got to slow down and draw this out a little bit. The new t-shirt machine, woohoo, is on its way. The beer steins are on their way to use as well. Or on the way to us. Use. Sorry, us and missing a letter, okay? Leave me alone. But yeah, t-shirt machine's on the way. Can't wait for Gen X Mom to be slaving away to make those t-shirts, but I'm sure it'll be fun, okay? It's going to be great. Going to be great. Buford. Everybody knows Buford. Everybody loves Buford except for Joe Haney and the people who want him dead. You guys do not like Buford. Not cool, dude. The Go updates are posted. The videos that I took of yesterday and some other stuff are up on Patreon. The Lunchbox. Wait, what? Is that? Yeah, Bottom of the Lunchbox, Facebook, and YouTube membership community section. So YouTube membership, Patreon, and members on Facebook all get inside access. I also do Instagram posts of Buford, and some on the Discord channel. There's a chat room for Buford, so you do get updates there, but you get more through YouTube membership, Patreon, and Bottom of the Lunchbox, where I had some really funny videos of Buford being a pain. I have a blank announcement page. Wonder what used to go there. Now, it is time to show the memes of the day. I probably should take off my glasses because announcements are over. Wasn't that fun? Whew. That's what I'm saying. It's a server, not a chat room, kid. I'm lying. You are the overlord of the server. Okay, I know he says chat room, but it's the server. Now, I'm missing things. $2 through super chat. Thank you very much. I missed. Oh, Joe Haney, $2 through super chat saying barbecue on the hoof. No, Buford. That's for the buyer to decide. Okay, you know I don't really want to see Buford go to die, but it is a terminal project. I will say that. Eventually, I will have to let him go. It'll be a very sad time. Ooh, it's 100 degrees in Northern California. Yeah, I think we hit 102 yesterday and like 105 the other day. See, Two Bear on my side. $2 for no barbecue goat. That's what I'm saying. No barbecue goat, barbecue goat. There's two sides to everything. On to the memes of the day. These are very important. Very important. Okay, memes of the day. Now let's see what we got here. This one, hilarious. Don't drink in Prime. Now I will say my mom uses Amazon Prime all the time, but it's usually my dad who orders all the stuff. He blames it on my mom. But I'm telling you, if you checked my dad's Amazon like purchase history, there is so much. I'm baffled at how somebody could buy that much in one night. Sometimes he gets onto rants. I'm telling you, he should do an Amazon live stream where he just hops onto Amazon Prime while he's drunk, and you guys egg him on what to buy. I'm sure it'd be a great stream. Out of 10, this is about 8 out of 10 meme. I only show the memes that Gen X Dad and I laugh at. This is a solid 8 out of 10. $5 to barbecue Buford. This is not cool, Joe Haney. How are you going to screw a barbecued goat? You can't. It's impossible. Unless you're into that. But that's on you. Anyways, next meme of the day. This one is a solid 9 out of 10. Superman, like, what is he doing in this? Like, I understand that you want, like, some teamwork and whatnot. Like, this is what you're trying to promote. But what is this? What is Superman doing? What is this, guys? Come on. Be with me on this one. How is Superman doing this? Okay? I don't know why he isn't, like, I know you're trying to, like I said, I know you're trying to promote teamwork and all that, but Superman could just, like, pick all three of them up and just go away. Screw the canoe. The canoe better not be, like, it's not sentimental or anything. He could also save the canoe if he wanted to. Okay, back to the light. Two Bears sent $5. Can you trade the goat for a lamb? No, it is too late to trade the goat for a lamb. It is definitely way too late. And the man they call Jay, $2 for barbecue on the hoof. You know, you guys are trying to kill my man Buford. It's my guy. Yeah, it's my problem child. Okay. But yeah, that's all the announcements I have for the day. The glasses get thrown away. Everything. Come on. Yeah. Superman loses powers a lot in the comics. That's what I'm saying. That meme is a solid 9 out of 10. I laughed a lot at that. It's a good one. So, and Gen X Mom, do we have a thing for the Save Buford? For the shirt?
No, not yet. It'll be available
July
July 1st.
1st. This hashtag Save Buford t-shirts will be available. I will be rocking that every day because I need him saved. I need to spread the awareness. He honestly needs to be saved. Like this guy, he's going through a lot. Okay, I don't know how much strain he can go through. $2 from Joe Haney. Roast Buford barbecue sandwiches. No, I don't want to roast him. I want to keep him the way he is. Okay. Hold on. Man, this freaking. He has the Google Docs thing. Gen X Patrick, $2 for 53-minute forever. And GX Patrick, can I borrow 8-bit Saturday night? No! 8-bit's my car that barely runs, okay? I don't want you to have a car that barely runs. So, it's me. You're done with everything I wrote down in in the first 9 minutes. Yeah, I'm efficient. You dragging on for 20 minutes. No one wants to hear about all these announcements. They want to get to the show. Gen X Dad, get out of my chat. If you wanted to be here, could have been here. But it's me. Get out of my chat, man. Get him out of here. Elizabeth Rojas, is your left arm more tan than your right arm yet? Wait, what? Sorry, it's just going right over my head. I'm pretty sure they're the same. It's just lighting differences. I have a really bad farmer's tan, though. Say at least one bad word. Well, not when you ask me to. Oh, my God. Oh, from driving. Oh, Allie, thank you. You know, Allie fills in the blanks, you know, because I'm really slow. So, I know. You don't need to highlight it anymore, Allie. I read it, okay? I get it. And no, it's not. Okay? God. Allie, I know I'm new to this, like, Google Doc thing, but I think this is a really inefficient way for me to run a show when you're just highlighting stuff, okay? I know there's a delay, okay? Just, gosh. God, you guys are stressing me out. This is not fun. God. Allie, I know. I said I'm stupid. Alan Pitts, say at least one bad word. No. Not when you ask me to. Just when it happens, you know? Kid is efficiently slow. Well, yeah. That happens a lot, you know. I'm pretty slow. But, you know, I make the best of it, you know? It's like a snail. They don't realize they're slow. They just think we're fast. See? I forgot to do some things with the whatever, because you know, Gen X Dad always gets mad at me for this. Low Torque, $10. Singapore ice cream pinwheels and licorice whips fun. What? When did this become a thing? Tell us. Gen X Dad, get out of my chat. What did I tell you? What's the point of me being on the show by myself if you're just gonna raid my chat? What is the point? What's the point of you being on here if you're just gonna raid my chat? Like, I get one. I say, Dad, do not bother me because I'm going live. You know, this is my way to get away from you for a little bit, and you just slide into the chat like nothing's wrong. You know, hey, you're gonna do your own spiel again. You're gonna do all the things you usually say. Do that quickly. Hey, do this live stream quickly and efficiently. Like, I don't care. I'm trying to talk to my guys and girls that are here. Okay, this. Goodness, Gen X Dad, you're killing me right now. You're literally killing me. You don't need to make it bigger, Allie. I can read it. And then when you make it bigger, it's hard for me to read, actually, because I have to scroll it around because I have it, like, small. What's the male equivalent to a Karen or a Becky? A Kyle or a Kevin? A Kevin. I think they call them Kevins. $20 from Elizabeth Anzer. Just a super sticker. Which is pretty cool because it made a little heart with her ponytail. That's awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth, for the $20. Now let's see how many coins you knock out of there because I'm pretty sure that's a silver coins, right? You're gonna drop silver coins in there? Yeah. Okay. Okay, nothing on my Google Doc. I get to actually get to the show. Kid, tell the general that me, comment star, and him can always have another deep voice contest at any time in the server. Well, you can do that. Like, he's in the chat. He's in the chat. You can probably, if he's still here. Someone's a little sassy tonight. No. I'm as humble as ever. Coins, I thought those were balls that went in the jar. Either one. Tell us about 8-bit. Well, 8-bit is falling apart at the seams. Not really. He's chugging along. I'm making the best of what I have. And I'm struggling because I was coming home from summer school, right? And there's this new pothole that, I kid you not, is about this big. It's huge. It's a ginormous pothole. And they just filled it in today. But 2 days ago, I was driving home from school, and I had already almost hit this pothole once. But I was just, like, going down the road, you know, like, just driving home. I can't wait to sit down, watch some Ozark. And then I see it at the last second. I'm like, well, now I'm kind of screwed. So I have to go into this ginormous pothole and I look in my rearview mirror, and my I can't think of the word. Oh my god. HUD cap. God. Like I said, guys, I'm really slow. My HUD cap on my back tire, my passenger back rear tire, starts rolling down the road. And remember, this is a 1991 Toyota Camry, so there's the push-on ones. You, it was push-on, so I'm like, oh man. It was so annoying. So it just rolls off, and I'm like, man, I can't even go get that. So I go all the way home, and I put on one of my spares. I'm like, this sucks. I just lost a pot. Pothole jump in front of your car? No, it was there. I just wasn't paying attention. I was driving home, you know? When you drive the same way multiple times a week, you kind of go on autopilot. Now, Michael Dawson said, give us a poll. Now, I don't really know what for. I'm kind of confused on what you want the poll for. Now, I'm sure Allie's going to type in the thing, he wanted the poll for this. And I'll be like, okay. When are you going to buy a 70 Chevelle and drive by the General extra slow? When I can't afford one. I'm a broke high school student. And I have a goat that takes up a lot of my time. It's not like I can go work at McDonald's for a little bit, you know? And even if I worked at McDonald's for like 20 years, I don't really know if I could buy one. But that would be the day. But yeah, that's how I hit a pothole, and I was like, ugh. I was mad at myself. I'm not blaming the pothole. I'm not blaming 8-bit. I'm not saying the sun was in my eyes. I'm saying I wasn't paying attention. So, like, come on, guys. I'm not saying, God, I can't believe I hit that pothole. That was total BS. No, I just didn't hit. I hit the pothole. But yeah. Cheers. Who keeps spare HUD caps? Well, my grandma had spare HUD caps. I don't know why. I think they bought new ones, and the old ones weren't as bad, so she kept them.
Tell them about certification day. What did you do?
Well, I gotta turn up my mic because Allie can't hear my voice. She can hear my voice anytime she wants, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, that's as loud as it goes. I'm gonna pull it forward. I just like to lean back in the chair. Jenix Dad's like, well, I like to talk to you guys like this. Come on, I'm serious. Yeah. So, on Buford News, so we had a YQCA certification, which is like a certification saying you can take care of your animal, so it allows you to show in the fair. So I thought, okay, this is going to be easy. So I paid for it, and obviously there's like a slideshow we have to go through, and my teacher was going through it, and he was saying, there's 2 different types of feed we give our animals. So we have a grower, and we have finisher. Now, growers, whenever they're growing, you know, you got to get them this a lot of protein, you know, get them big. And then finisher is what you do whenever they made weight. You want them to stay the way they are. It's less protein, you know, you keep them fit. And he says my name, if Gen Z Kid was my animal, he'd be having finisher. There is no need for that guy to grow any taller. I was like, wow, thanks, man. That's really cool. You're going to give me finisher, not grower? Not a lot of protein? I see how it is. But yeah, he was like, that guy needs only finisher. So yeah. Hector Martinez, where's your dad? Not here. He's probably in the chat, though. I'm here for you guys. Why can't I stop in? You know, it is my channel. You know when Gen X Dad says, this is my world and you're living in it? This is what I say whenever he's on a live stream. This is my world and you're living in it. It's really funny. Empty the jar. Wow, Gen X Dad, you just bossing me around. Like I said, this is like backseat driving to a T. To a T. This is backseat driving. Backseat live streaming. And Philip, $20 saying the glass is too full. Okay. Now that Philip said it, Philip, I will. Okay. Got you, Philip. Got you. Okay. I will do that for you because I have it right here. Now, in a few seconds, oh, not even a few seconds, it's boom, right there. See, look, Philip, you got in just in time. You're welcome. Yeah.
Tell me about your English class.
I got two parents who are backseat live streaming. I can't take a breather for a second. I'm sorry, Mom. I love you. What is that jar thing? That jar, anytime you guys tip or subscribe, or there's a lot of things you can do. Yeah, tip or subscribe, it drops some things in the jar. The jar. And things go in the jar and they bounce around. So, honestly, the subscribers, the little wrestler dudes, they drop in there and they just take up the spot. But you guys try to kick them out. I don't know why. They just got here. So, yeah. I gotta pull up the freaking chat. Gen X Kid, SS Chevelle Fun. Let's start it. Elijah, I understand. They, oh, hold on. Elijah, before the stream started, said he was excited to get here when it started. Now, I'm sorry I had to be here. I had to be here instead of Gen X Dad for your little first one that you get there starting in. But, you know, I did show up. So I'm glad you got here early, but you know. What was that? David Black, $2, saying he was trying to empty it with his balls. Look at you dropping your balls in there. Like, you even missed one of your balls. One of your balls flew out. That wasn't very... God, you know, you just wanted to make it an even number, or what's going on? You literally just... And then El Rojo became a member. See, he's dropping a little green dude in there for becoming a member. I'm surprised that didn't fall out. Any big... Elizabeth Rojas. Any big plans for the 4th of July? I might invite some friends over. I'm not super sure yet. You have a southern accent. Aren't you from California? I have a southern accent? How did I get that? How did I get that? I am from California. I don't know I had one. Well, I guess that's the same for, like, other people who are, like, you know, like, from London. They don't know they have a British accent until it happens. Like, it's a bit chilly outside, innit? You have a slight southern accent with some words? What words? What words do I have a southern accent? How did I do that? Guys, how did I develop an accent? He doesn't have a southern accent? What is going on? This is... I don't think I have a southern accent. Why would I... I grew up in Southern California, but that's not a southern accent. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know, guys. This is kind of crazy. How would I have a southern accent if Southern California... There's such a thing as a Southern California accent? I didn't know that. Say taters and maters? Well, yeah, obviously anybody who says taters and maters. Not like I'm going to say tatters and matters. Two Bears saying we need to hit the like button. I'd say hitting the like button's not a bad idea. Two Bear, you have some good ideas sometimes. I like that one. People love to make you crazy. Well, I like to... I'm not going to finish that sentence. Anyways, he does not have a southern accent. As Coley's nasally. Yeah, I am nasally. But I don't have a southern accent, guys. That's what I'm saying. Pull for barbecue, beef or pork, sauce or no sauce. No! I don't want to pull for barbecue or beef or pork. You can't get beef or pork from a goat. Unless you're not talking about the goat. You just want a barbecue. Yeah. Hiding the no option from me? Well, Kevin, I think you made up your mind if it's hiding the no option from you. Is that Merlin on your shelf behind you? Merlin? Merlin? What are you doing back there? No, it's not.
Yeah, there's that red game.
The red game? Oh, yeah, the red
That's
game.
a Merlin.
That's a Merlin? Sorry, I'm young and stupid.
That is a Merlin. That was mine.
How do you play this thing? What the heck? I've never seen this.
Kind of like a Simon.
Oh, okay. It is a Merlin. I thought you were talking about the guy, like the wizard. 4th of July plans. I said I'm probably going to invite some friends over. That's pretty much it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have a ton of plans for 4th of July. I'm not sure. Because anytime I think, hey man, can I invite some friends over? Jenny said, well, we got to do this on the property. We got to do this. And we got to do that. We got so much stuff we got to do. And I'm like, okay. And when are we going to do this? Like, oh, we don't got time to do that. I'm like, what are you talking about? Gosh. Had one of those as a kid, the Merlin. Yeah. Lakers overrated. Depends. Are you talking about like all time or just right now? Because right now, probably think you're right. Does your dad smoke weed? No. Do y'all shoot off fireworks? Of course. Not the illegal ones, though. What's up with the wheelchair? Ran out of office chairs? No, this is my dad's. I just keep it here for him, okay? I know I don't fill the frame as much as he does. I'd have to get up real close to the camera and be like, what's up? I'd have to get some pillows and, like, buff up, you know? Merlin is a Gen X toy. I know that now. Going to a private beach man, I freaking hate this pop-out chat on the for a barbecue. If that's a statement, then good for you, Elijah. If you're asking me, then it's a no. Go watch the fireworks with friends. That's what 4th of July is for. That's what I want to do. But like,
But tell them it's legal here.
What?
It's legal to do them in our front yard.
Yeah, it's legal to do them in our front yard. It is legal. It is not illegal. It is legal. Lakers are one of the greatest franchises of all time. I agree. Hi, what do you...
Hey, Gen X dad, he's getting all cleaned up.
Oh, man. Is he coming to steal my show? I'm not letting them take it.
What?
I'm not letting them take it. This is stupid. Why would he do that? First he raids my... Hold on. Adam Bennett, $50, asking if I have friends. I do. I do. And I know you're saying no way, but I do. Okay? No, but seriously, you can't come in and steal my show after ruining it on my... that's where my southern accent comes. I said ruining it. Ruining it on my chat. Like, what does he do? He's taking the show from me. This is why we turned off the Discord chat. So people wouldn't, like, talk amongst themselves. Now they're all like, General, if you're in here. Hey, General, if you're in here. Like,
wow.
I know, he's killing me over here. I could just, like, sit in front of the camera and let him be in the chat, and it would just be the same live stream. And Allie's getting mad at me because I'm not reading the between the sheets. Like, my whole life's crumbling down. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Don't cry. Don't cry. It's okay. It's okay.
It's all right. We balling.
You balling?
Yeah, I'm balling.
Do you have any more Buford stories you can tell them?
Oh, he jumps on me all the time whenever I'm carrying the hay to give it to him. And I think it's funny. I'm going to record him now. I like cross him up with the hay.
Because they want to know about Buford.
Allie's just like, oh, I'm not mad. It's okay, Allie. I don't... Calm down. You excited about Twitch? Michael Dawson just called me a pimp.
Wow.
The heck? The Twitch. Yes, Twitch is tomorrow. I'm not trying to sell out every little thing to you guys, but yes, Twitch is tomorrow.
Tell them about it.
Twitch is where you get to see my dad drunkenly play games and yell at 8-year-olds while I carry the team and win games. So, I think it will be a ton of fun if you guys check that out. It's just Gen X Talks on Twitch. We're going on tomorrow at 7:30. So, yeah. I hope to see you guys there because it'd be so much... Dad, like, what are you doing? Get out of the show. Don't say your comments are the best part of the show. I like to read your comments more than hear your voice. So, gosh, Dad, what the heck? I'm down to watch that, see? And that's why.
Tell them about your English.
Joe Haney, $5. At least I'm on top when it comes to the GOAT. That's weird. Joe Haney, you know, you're like the weirdest guy here. I'll give you a title like that. What game and on what platform? We are doing like Steam, like PC and Xbox. So probably gonna play some Halo, only like cross-platform games because I don't want to play on Xbox and he's too lazy to play on a PC. Games and system, Xbox and PC, probably some Halo to start off. Might move into some other games where he tries to learn. Two Bear wants to 1v1 my dad. So, yeah, you could totally do that on Halo, but he's pretty good. After you beat him, Then you can play me. Have him play Elden Ring. That is one of the games on the list. I think he'll have a fun time playing Elden Ring. Goat makes good tacos. Bye, Felicia. Great way to send it off. Members joinable? No, like, so if you wanted to play with us. So the first stream might not play with us first. We're just testing out, making sure Gen X Dad is comfortable. Then more streams, we're going to play Halo with you guys if you join our Discord server. If you join the Discord server, it'll be good to play with us. No Call of Duty. My dad doesn't like Call of Duty. So did you get the new camera? Hasn't come in yet. My son just beat Elden Ring. I'm still struggling in Elden Ring. I started playing it a little later, and I went off and on with it because I was going to break my computer.
That's a poll you should take.
What?
Is computer or PC or...
They're going to say Xbox. They're all old. The younger guys are going to say PC. But I don't know. They'll say Xbox. Anyways, thank you, Allie, for putting in twitch.tv/GenXTalks. That's our Twitch channel if you guys want to go see it. What's the Discord server? The Discord server is right... Hold on a second. It's almost there. Sorry, I'm really slow. And boom, that's the Discord server. You guys want to join it? There's a lot of channels in there. Some are friendly, some are not family friendly. And beat you to it, Allie. Gotcha. But yeah, Discord channel is a lot of fun. I hang out in there. Gen X Dad hangs out with there. Everybody in the Bottom of the Glass Nation in this live stream hangs out in there all the time. But yeah, is Gen X Dad actually coming down or no?
Yeah, when you're ready.
Why is it? When I'm ready? I'm going till... Oh, I have to... Oh, wait, I have to go...
No, you have to leave.
Yeah, I have to go feed... I have to go change, too. I think I'm ready now.
Well, hang on, tell us
Yeah.
what you gotta go do.
I am going to have to... Gen X Dad will be coming in to substitute for me because I actually have to go feed Buford. You guys were so entertaining and so lovingly awesome that I forgot about my beloved goat. So, I know that Joe Haney didn't forget about the goat. But, see, you're going to put a screenshot. I'll put one in, too, because it's the host screen that matters, Allie. So, just because you live in Boston, you know, there's some delay there. So, it takes a long time for this stream to get all the way across the nation, so.
Gen X Dad's coming.
But, yeah, Gen X Dad is coming out. Coming out to give you guys a better show. Let's be honest. Obviously going to be a better show. Now it's going to get fun. Thank you, Brian, for agreeing with me. Because, go get mounted by your goat. My goat does not mount me. Though he does weigh 62 pounds and is absolutely massive. You know, he's freaking huge. He only works out shoulders. His shoulder blades are massive. But, like, I'm stronger than him. But I don't do that with him. We're just good friends. He's like the pro... Yeah, so he's got squashed in face. If you've ever seen a picture of him, he's got like his nose is all squashed in. I think he was dropped as a kid. So when I try to...
As a kid.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. So whenever I try to put the halter on him, it slides off a lot. And so I try to put the halter on him, and I get it, and I'm trying to drag him around. It'll slide down to his nose, and all you hear is because he like can't breathe out his nose. Because I'm like, well, if you didn't have such a squashed face, you'd be fine. But yeah, I hear the rumblings of Gen X Dad above me. How big will Buford get? I honestly don't know. It depends on how much I feed him. I've been slipping him protein shakes, and I gave him a bench to start benching in there, so I don't really know. Yeah, he's already past weight to, like, enter in the fair. The goal was 60, and he's 62. And we still have 5 more months to go, so we have a long time. Squashed face goat. Yeah, well, not squashed. It's more like indented a little bit, you know? All the more reason to keep him as a pet. No, I'm not keeping him as a pet. Like I said, terminal project. Once we get to the fair, there's no going back. Don't get sheep. They tell on you. Joe, that's funny. Oh. Hey, you, I know you.
I'm not here. I'm just a Fig Newton of your imagination.
Oh, okay. Hello, Fig Newton. Do I have a southern accent? Okay.
Yeah, south of my ass.
Yeah, that's funny. Good one. Did you get to pick the goat? No, my teacher picked it for me. He said he was going to bring me like 4 goats and I get to pick between them. But then he brought one and I was like, man, I really have a tough selection to pick here. Yeah, I know. I really have a tough selection here. And then I got one. I know. Stop correcting us. We say Fig Newton. I know it's Figment. Okay, guys? Hey, what's up, kid? How's it going? Justin? Hello. I'm about to leave. I gotta go take care of Buford. So, yeah.
You got a Forrest Dump access.
What?
You don't sound like Forrest Gump, you sound like Forrest Dump.
Oh, you're so funny, Gen X Dad. Dad comes out swinging. I know, right? Goats, and hubcaps. I need to go get hubcaps.
Goats and hubcaps.
Goats and hubcaps.
Goats and hoes. Goats and hubcaps.
Tomash! Hey, what's going on? You just asked where the general is. He's right there. You can't see where I'm pointing. It looks like I'm pointing at you, but I'm not.
I'm only showing up for Tomash.
Yeah, just for Tomash. That's the only reason why he's showing up
I
here.
heard he was coming. I'm here.
Yeah. Everyone with the scary music, the bum bum bum. I know, right? It's a very scary time when Gen X Dad makes an appearance. Huh? Oh, you guys, we got some back screen. If I turn the camera around, we got the makeup artist. He's getting his fitting room changed. You know, he's getting his measurements. Make sure his costume fits. He's getting his hair fixed. You know, making sure what hat he's gonna wear. He's picking. He's weighing it out. Like, do I really want this hat today? Am I feeling Broncos or am I feeling black Dodger hat? Or am I feeling Dodger blue?
I'm feeling like kicking your ass in a minute.
Run, Buford, run!
Why Buford running? Look, he's feeling Dodger blue here. Maybe I'm feeling my Harley Davidson hat. You never know. He's getting this all thing changed up here. He got his drink set up here. That's right next to me. There's a big guy coming around the corner here, and I'm not very happy. Yeah. But anyways, we're going to make a quick seat change. So I will see you guys in a second.
All right, almost ready to switch over. Yeah, now I don't know how many are here. How many left? We're getting close. Stand by, citizen. All right, let's see who's between the sheets tonight. I try to tell you what's going on. Boom, 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 boom. Does he have it on there? Yeah, it's on. Trying to see who's between the sheets. Which one of my girls are between the sheets? Nobody's between the sheets. There was an exclamation point. You guys were mad about something. Look, and I had to undo his settings, okay? I had to straighten stuff back out. You got to give me a second now. Let's see who's in here. Who is... Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Sounds back on. Looking good there. Who's in here? 37 Hertz. Oh, Elizabeth called me handsome. Elizabeth Ansar called me handsome. We can now begin the show because that's what I was waiting for. All right, somebody became a member. Green Goo, drop it in. Pong, and he stayed. Whoa, there's a $50 thing up there? Adam Bennett, $50. You have friends? No way. Line work, lineman, think about it. Well, Adam, I hope you got your $50 worth with that one because he doesn't fucking listen. Doesn't listen to me for a goddamn thing. We could all stand around him waving C notes, not listening. Women could wave their boobs, not listening. That boy is on a one-track mind and it skates around like a pig on wheels. I'm telling you, it's not funny to watch either. It's a bad thing. Oh, all right. So I'm looking over here. Nothing between the sheets, which is good. Nah, it's never good, is it? We're going back down. Who's here? Justin. Justin. There's no sound now. Justin Ride just wrote no sound right now. That can't be true.
You shut it off on the computer. Did you turn it back on?
Everything's on. We're good. I can see I'm moving, shaking, and going right there. Got sound here. Got sound here. Everybody loves me right now. Elizabeth, she says, now I'm happy. She called me handsome. She called me handsome right in front of you. I'm handsome.
You are handsome.
Oh, Elizabeth
did
Enza.
okay.
Yeah, he did fine.
The kid he's
Hey.
working on it.
He did a great job. Worked out good. The whole chat room was happy. But now that I'm here, things will be very, very mediocre. We're going to have some fun now. Let's turn up the heat. One more for the chat room. Nothing going on there. Someone's dropping some stuff. I don't think there's any more subscribers. I think you guys are just fighting amongst yourselves. Michael Dawson checking in. Elizabeth Rojas is now happy. Thrash for life. Giving me a bunch of drinks. Well, let's see what happens here. You ready? We're going to try it right now. Ready? Anybody let me drink alone? Everybody let me drink alone? Come on, I got to have one friend in here. One person's got to be with me. Just one? One person. Really? I'm going to fucking drink alone? There we go. Brian Ivany's in. That's what I'm talking about. Jake, Two Bear. Now Ricky Fatboy's in. Cali Cat, Deepak. Look at it all. Blind by me. Wise and Oak. Elizabeth. Lionheart. 37 Hertz. GX Patrick. Sean G. Kevin Grimes. 420 approved. All right. I'm getting the hint. I am well loved. Thank you, guys. And I love each one of you back. I wish I could raise a glass to each one of you individually, but I can't raise a glass individually to each one of you. So I'm going to raise it to the room. I'm going to raise it to the Legion of X. I'm going to raise it to all of you bottom of the glass extras that are out there holding down the fort all across the country and all across the world. This one is for you. And Tomash, we don't forget you holding down the eastern border, my brother. Drinks on me right now. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. That's what we're talking about. Oh, Gen X mom waving her hand in the corner. Yeah.
Mrs. Fort Watton, $25 for the fireworks fund. Happy birthday, America. Because Gen Z kid was talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
And now we
Mrs.
found out our daughter's coming.
Mrs. Ford, that's a good thing. Yeah, we're trying to have a nice, quiet 4th. We've had some of our best stories around here have come. What? A member coming in hot. Oh, you were a member for 12 seconds. Mrs. Four, some of our best stories that come around the 4th of July weekends and the summer stuff that goes on around here. We were going to have a nice, quiet weekend, and then the kid says you want to invite a couple friends. I said, okay, the backyard's not really. It's going to be next summer before my backyard is ready to party. But we're getting there. It's working on it. So he invited a few friends. Then my daughter and her husband and granddaughter said they're coming over, so now they're going to bring people. And my other daughter who lives here is bringing people because she gets off work at 4. So I don't know. Now we're going to have a bunch of people again. So we'll see how it goes. We will keep you informed. Justin Hammock, welcome. He's an extra. I think Justin, you were the one who fell in the John. You lasted 12 seconds, man. 12 goddamn seconds. Justin was a member for. Hey, I'm a member. Boom. Now I'm gone. Oh, all right. So where did we leave off? Did he cover anything? He looked like he ran through all the shit that I take a long time to go through. Looks like he fucking did it in 18 seconds. Just raced through it. Craig is a member. Can he stay? Craig, are you allowed to stay? Let's find out. Craig is staying. Look at that. Craig's going to be a member for a long time. All right. We got Chris Rosenbar here. I'm a retired pyro, 14 years worth, 140 shows. Serious, Chris? You got to tell me where you did that, man. They have 140 shows. You're not just talking about backyards. You're talking about a serious guy, like a pyrokinetics guy, like a guy who does that. I just make up words as I go along. As everyone has told me, all words are made up, so it's okay.
Get his name.
I got his name. Oh, Chris, hold on. Chris Rosenborough, Gen X Mom wants you to email her. So do that, please.
Because your daughter wants fireworks someday at her wedding.
No, I'm not paying. Whoa, subscriber gone. I'm not paying for shit. I told her to go elope. I'd give her $100. She'd get in a bus. Marcus Feliciano, cheers, General. I just had one. I shouldn't have one again. I should hold on a second. $2 for the cheers. Elizabeth Anzar. I did that. I did that between the sheets, girls. Whichever one of you lovely ladies is between the sheets giving me the notes over there. I did some of that. I'm not the kid. I'm not missing my marks. I'm doing stuff here. Looking right at the camera like I'm supposed to. Don't you question me. Peter, how do I become a member? I don't know, Peter. I'm so confused on that stuff. I know that you got to do it on... I know you have to do it. There's a join button on YouTube somewhere near subscribe, but it's different if you're on a phone. It's different if you're on an iPhone. Peter, you're going to have to ask around. Tell people what you got. Maybe someone can help you there because I get lost on that shit. I really do. All right. My screen is so dark right now, I can't see shit. The kid fucking ruins this thing every time. I'm going to put a password on it. You know what? He can broadcast from his shitty phone one time. See how he likes it. System preferences. And then we go to... Where'd it go? It's gone. System preferences. System preferences. There it is. And visual display. All the way up, brightness. You guys probably saw that. I became a more cheery, dispositioned person, all with the swipe of one little brightness button. Did you notice that? Yeah. Put a little brightness in your day. All right. Where was I? Where's our notes? Where's the rest of the notes are gone? He didn't even have the notes out. Okay, so let me reiterate something here. Now, I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth. So I know Two Bear's in here. We'll talk to Two Bear a little bit. Everybody else, you guys can get up, go to the bathroom, get a drink, let the dog out, bring the cat in. Don't forget to take your trash cans to the street. That's important too. But Two Bear, if you're, did you say you're going? This is before the live stream started. Do you want to be a bowler? Because I'm going to tell you right now, they're $400 for the bowling tickets. Now, I don't know if you were in with that or not, or if you want to work something out, I can help you out probably with it, but I needed to know what your commitment was. Because if you're going to outright buy a ticket, then these other tickets that I have to get money for, I can partially do something with if you're in. Miss Liz has one bowler. I think we got to get 4 on our team. Liz says she's got one guy on lock for sure. So that leaves 3 slots left. I'm already included. The Dodgers and Lakers celebrities, they're already included. So if you're in Two Bear, you got to let me know. You got to tell me what the score is on that. Well, Frank Bolin just said, "Fuck that." What's fuck that, Frank? Frank Bolin, what are you so upset about, buddy? What are you so peeved about? Hold on. Well, I want to know what Frank's pissed about. He's pissed. Were you pissed, Frank, that we said the join button was over somewhere near the subscribe button? Is that what you were saying? Are you fuck that? Frank Bolin, fuck that. He's mad. I don't even know what he's mad at. Now I got to wait till Frank's name comes back up and I can find out what the fuck Frank's pissed about. I got to wait for Two Bear anyway. I got to wait for Two Bear. Oh, Frank Bolin says no anger. Okay, I didn't just ask him, man. When you said fuck that, I thought we had a problem. I didn't even know what I did. Oh, Frank's pissed about the 400. Yeah, it's for charity. It doesn't go in my pocket. I don't get the money. I can see you being upset if I got the money. Who would want to give this guy $400? I certainly wouldn't. But it is for a charity. Like, it all goes to them. I'm not part of it. I'm just saying that Peter goes, fuck Frank. Don't start jumping on Frank. That's my job. You guys run to my defense so fast. I just had to find out what was going on. Comment, it is I, Common Star, in the flesh. I feel honored to be remembered for the story time. In the European stream yesterday, our battle for vocal wits was legendary indeed until the next one. Hey, Common Star, I've been thinking about you a lot lately, and it's, it really bothered me the way things ended between us in the video chat room with all the ladies there and the onlookers and shit. So, from Common Star, from the bottom of my heart, I'd just like to say, fuck you. Not you. Not you. Fuck you. Anybody who's got a soft, soothier, sexier voice than mine's got to go. I want you, we need him kicked off of the planet. Not just out of the comment section, not just out of Discord. That motherfucker needs to be on a different planet. I can't sleep at night. That dude's voice just drones in my head. Oh, I know I won the competition, but that's only because of loyalty. I promise you. You had every woman in that room swooning. And I make women swoon with the voice, not you. You're not supposed to do that. So when I say fuck you, I say it in the nicest possible way I can as I hand you your hat and your coat and point you towards the door. All right. All right, so what did Two Bear say? I missed it, so I'm going to go over here to the sheets because my girl caught it for sure. Chris Yerger from Cali Cat for the 4th of July lawn care services. How'd you know our lawn was all fucked up out front right now? I mean, really fucked up. We got rid of the gardener. The kid was going to take over. He's supposed to have done it like 11 times by now. He's done it 3 times. Yeah, that's bad. Ace McLean, welcome. He's an extra. I didn't see if Ace bounced out of the jar or not. Someone's going to have to tell me. Now, Allie, I asked a question. To Two Bear. I didn't see his answer. Everybody was commenting about Two Bear's answer, and it's not in the sheets. Now, I don't know what you're doing between those sheets. Oh, it is there. I'm getting yelled at. Okay, I see it. Hey, Allie, calm your tits. Calm your tits. All right, so Peter's supposed to ask you to email Ms. Liz at genxtalks.com. Ms. Liz, Mizliz, M-I-Z-L-I-Z at genxtalks.com. You need to, Peter, you got to email her. Something you must have said, something she was reacting to, something there. So I'm the go-between. I'm trying to get that done. It's fucking hot in here, so hang on a second. We're going to go over here, and we are going to press a button that simply calls up the gods of air conditioning, and if they're home and they like me, they will bestow upon me cold air. I'm gonna turn that one down. I'm gonna turn that one down, and I have to get R2D2 going here. Let me hang on. R2 is now moving. All right, now we're moving and shaking. Allie has written back. Tits are calm. Two Bear says, if you need me, I'm in. Two Bear, I need you. Listen, it's this. I know it's not a financial thing with you. It's a financial choice with you. So I'm just saying, Liz has got a bowler who's got the 4 bills. He's going in. If you got the 4 bills and you can come do this, you get it. You can get the write-off on your taxes on this, 100%. It's charity. Then I got 2. That I do have 2 tickets that were given to me, but I'm not supposed to just give them away. They were very clear. It's like, look, man, we're going to give you these tickets, but can you work something out? Can you do some sort of a raffle type situation, which, of course, we can't actually raffle it. There's other things you can do to recover some of the money. So that if you pay, then that's good. That way, if there's 2 tickets left and some people can bowl with us that can't quite get there, I can kick in the rest, like maybe half on each one. You see what I'm saying? I can move some pieces around the board. So I know you're in for bowling. I just need to know where you sit with it. And no pressure, man. You know, we'll figure it out. You brothers here, but just let me know because we're trying to go down there. We're trying to win this. If we win this, our team gets 5 All-Star tickets. Yeah, 5 All-Star tickets at Dodger Stadium. Plus, if you do this with the bowling part, anybody who does the bowling part, anybody who buys the $400 ticket, the day before the bowling event, we all go to the Bonaventure Hotel for 2 hours. They reserved an entire lounge. It's all roped off with security. We get to go in and hang out with all the Dodgers, all the Lakers that are going there. For nothing more than just grab some appetizers and some drinks, hang out, sign some stuff, take some pictures. And I don't know how many Dodgers and Lakers are actually going to want me to sign stuff, but last time I wore out 3 pens out of ink. I'm going to bring 5 pens this time just to be sure. I don't want to see grown men cry because I ran out of ink signing the backs of their shirts. It's a true story. And then I got to bring T-shirts because they get upset if I don't bring them a T-shirt. They bring me a T-shirt. It's just a big mess. But we'll handle that. I just want you to go and be part of it, especially at the Bonaventure. We get to go hang out. We get to sit with those guys. And like, right, we're so privileged. We get to go hang out right in the same room with them. Undisturbed. That's true. All right. What did I miss? Philip Chesley III, if you please. Let's try this again. Glass is too full. Who else was in there? Mike Perkins. Buford needs a seatbelt. You guys talking about those stupid videos of him in the truck? God damn it. All right. You know what we'll do? Okay, let's empty that jar. Where'd it go here? Let's empty that jar. I know how to do that. Let me get there. Empty jar. All right. So that should take care of that. Jar's now empty. When members and subscribers come in, let's fucking knock them out of there. That was for Mike Perkins, and that was for Philip Chesley III, if you please. We got 2 if you please, guys. I haven't seen the other guy, but this guy's here. Glad to see Joey bouncing around there. Mrs. ABC's in the room. I like her too. She's a lot of fun. Seen her over in the chat. Cali Cat, Mrs. 4, he needs your Sharpies. Yeah, I do. Well, she doesn't use Sharpies. Mrs. 4 is all about pencils. I was over at her house one time, and she was sitting in front of the fireplace. She had an Afghan on, and she had a little knife, and she was sharpening her pencils. Had a whole stack of them. No. She's very gifted at that. Very talented. I would not take anything away from Mrs. 4 Watton's ability to sharpen a pencil with a buck knife. It was a buck 110. Yeah. Now you say that? Now you say that. No. That's not true, Al. You shut your mouth. You shut your whore mouth. So did I miss him? Oh, Beautiful Disaster is in here. Now, I have to tell you the reason that I'm sitting here. The reason I'm sitting here is because of Beautiful Disaster. It's because of Ren. I was actually having a conversation with her earlier today. The kid wanted to do all this stuff, and I already had most of it set up, and I had most of my notes, and I said, all right, man, take over, do your thing. And he was struggling, as you guys know. Now, he recovered nicely. He did a good job. He came on strong at the end, but he was just fumbling around. I mean, he was stepping on his dick with every other word. When I said that it was my chats were the highlight of my comment section was, hold on, super chat. Okay, we're loading that. What the fuck was that? Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that split action? What the fuck was that? That was looking like that looked like when Two Bear plays pool at a bar. Everything just fucking goes everywhere with every shot. Every shot. No, he just fucking Two Bear just hits it as hard as he can. Pong, go, give me a drink. Pong, go. That what you guys saw right there, that was how Two Bear plays pool. You have all officially seen Two Bear play pool. That's just how it goes. So, Beautiful Disaster was talking to me. We were having a wonderful conversation. But she is feeling better. And then she said, you might want to go down there and save him. And I said, I don't want to interfere. He's got to cut his teeth and he's struggling. She goes, no, it would be the right thing to do. And I said, are you sure you want me to go down there? And she said, yeah. So then Jennick's mom had come upstairs for something, and she said, who are you talking to? I said, I'm talking to Beautiful Disaster, and ran about the stuff. She says, no, maybe you should say, hey, Jennick's mom, Beautiful Disaster wants me to go do this. I must answer the call. She understood. She stepped aside in the hallway, and with one elbow out, I marched like you do, like in the old movies. Like the bad guy leaving the castle. That was that guy. I did all the way down the stairs. Got my shirt, got my hat, pum, and here we are. So, if any of you want to thank anybody for my glorious presence attending this event right now, it has nothing to do with me. No. My opinion counts for this. It was all 100% Beautiful Disaster. And Ren, I will drink to you right now. Thank you for making me come down here. Thank you for rescuing the boy. And thank you for putting the bottom of the Glass Nation all back together again. Because here we are. To Beautiful Disaster, I love it when you're here. All right. Where was I? I had something to say. Better check between the sheets. What did I miss? Elizabeth Anzar, $4.99. Thank you very much. Elizabeth, that's going to the whiskey fund because it's unallocated. You wrote nothing down on where that goes at all. You didn't. So it's going to the whiskey fund. You know that, right? Nightbot, first ball, woohoo, Nightbot. And Elizabeth with another $2. There we go. That's you guys are filling up that jar again. You know what happens when you guys fill up the jar too soon? I say it's too soon, but it's really not. What happens is that when the subscribers come in, they just pong, no effort. You guys have already put forth all the effort. That's funny. Kevin Grimes is thanking Beautiful Disaster. There you go. That's what we want to see. A little bit of that coming in. Who's this? Who's got one here? Just subscribe. Cole's a subscriber. Boom. He's in. He's in. No. And he's tucked in the corner. He's there to stay. Joey and Dawson are calling the bullshit bell. It's not a bullshit bell. I really was. Ask Beautiful Disaster if we weren't having a conversation tonight. We were there. 37 Hearst is drinking. Who else is thanking Disaster? Frank Boland did. Want to see some of that going on. Mrs. Fort Watton did a very nice job of thanking her with the pink hearts and everything. That's what you guys should be doing. You guys realize she can also come in here and tell me to go back upstairs. Yeah, I didn't think of that, did you? Now everyone's going to be like, no. Beautiful Disaster, thank you very much. I didn't mean to say something. Smitty, $20. The best part of your shtick is it should be common sense, fellow merch. Now, oh, Smitty, we had one subscriber in there. You fucking ousted him. Smitty just drove at him like a fucking 9-iron, man. Pong, he's out. All right, so let's see. Moving around the table here. What did I miss something? I don't think I missed anything. Did I miss something there? All right, okay. So let me go back to my notes because the notes are what we live and breathe with in here. We have to know the notes. But the kid fucked up the notes because he didn't do it. I saw him literally in the first 9 minutes. He had all the announcements done, and he had all the memes of the day. They were my memes. I said, go get more. If you wanted to, no, yours are fine. He raced right through them. If I had written down 4 hours worth of material, you guys would have got a 20-minute show. 20 goddamn minutes. That's how it would have ended. All right, there's nothing. Okay, did I? Already did. Yelling at myself and contradicting myself. Oh, yeah, that was something I was going to tell you. Boy, what a mess that was. I got into an argument. Some of you are going to think this is funny. I got into an argument with a lady who was talking about that we don't raise we. Nail Lover has just subscribed. Uh-oh. There she is. And, oh, gosh, she's in. Nail Lover has just subscribed. She is the subscriber that is in there. I got into an argument with a woman who says we don't raise our children right. And it took more than a minute to figure out, did she mean Generation X? Which it turns out she did not mean that. What she meant was conservatives do not raise their children correctly. We don't, we give them, she had a twofold argument with this, that liberal families are better than conservative families because liberal families expose their children to everything and let them choose from everything, and conservatives give them a narrow focus and narrow choices, and that was why we're doing things wrong. And my argument to her was, I said, well, I would tell you that I would believe you. I told her this. I said, I believe you if you said, as a liberal family, we're letting our children exposed to everything. They can see everything, experience everything, and choose anything they want. All right, that doesn't sound bad, except for what you guys really do is you expose them to everything, and then you encourage them. You push them towards certain things that you like, certain things that are very, very different from what the norm of the world is. And what I mean by that is, even unless you say, I don't care if it's any program, any acronym, anything. It's like 3% of the country is, the transgendered, LGBTQ, gay, lesbian. The whole thing is it's like 3%. And then the Black Lives Matter is like not even 1%. So I said you push them towards things that are very rare, and you tell them this is the way you should be, and then you said, now choose what you want. So, and I guess I don't care that you do that, but you kind of predispose them to a condition. And not that all parents don't do that to some degree. I think I do. I don't let my children expose to everything. This is another part of the argument we got involved in. I said I never let an 8-year-old choose their sexuality. That's not an option in my household. That's not an opportunity in my household. And she got mad. So what do you do? No. That is something that you would let them choose when they're 20. You know, when they're an adult, when they've got some of their shit figured out and they can make a reasonable decision based on life experiences. You don't do that at 8. There's certain things they don't even expose them to at 8 years old. And you guys do. And I told her this. I said, in my opinion, you fuck up your kids before they're even 10 years old. They have no idea what's going on. They have no structure, no order. It's all chaotic. There's thousands of inputs and they have no idea what's going on. My children have structure, order, and discipline, and I keep them focused in a very broad direction, but it's always forward. And then when they get older and they have these questions, then I back up and say, it's your life, do what you want. But I get them down the road where they get through school, they have a few relationships, they get through the emotions of those things. Maybe they're starting their first job, learn how to drive a car. You know, they're trying to save money and do things. They get the responsibilities. They learn all the building blocks of life, and then you say, now, what do you want to be? What do you want to do in life? Talk to me. Do you have questions? That's how I do it. And I challenge that person. Oh, and Nail ever became a member. I got to tell you, this is the first time that a person has had 2 creatures in that jar class. Nail Ever has this dude right here. She has the subscriber dude, little He-Man Armstrong guy. And she also has the green gooey guy because she became a member. I think that's a first. Nail Ever, I think that's the very first time ever. So yeah, I got into that argument with her, and this is the part I started to tell you. It got to the point where she was like telling me, "You're not raising them right. You're not raising them right." Every other sentence was, "You're not raising them right." I finally said, "Okay, what the fuck is raising them right mean? What is right?" What do you're exposing? I said, I want to tell you something. This is the sentence that I finished the argument with, and I wrote it down because I was going to fuck it up. And it was about, I told her, because I had to go back and I had to replay what I said. It just came out. I said, being raised doesn't mean that you don't drink and you don't smoke and you don't party. I said that, all right? It's respect and it's manners and common courtesy. I said more, but that was the thing, is that I said being raised right, doesn't mean, well, my kids don't smoke, they don't drink, they don't party, they're raised right. Well, your kids are still assholes that blame society for everything. They don't know how to give a handshake. They don't look you in the eye when they shake your hand. There's no please and thank you. There's no yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. They don't open the door for strangers. They don't grab something that's too tall for someone in a grocery store and hand it to them to be helpful. Your kids are none of those things, but thank God they don't drink and smoke. That was where the argument came down to. The measure, in my opinion, and I was going against her opinion, was that the measure of raising a child right had more to do with the personality that you gave them for common decency and respect, and the values, the traditional American values that I grew up with, versus what she was pushing on them. I exposed them to everything, and as long as they don't drink or smoke or party, they're good kids. That was where we came down to the argument. That was the basic bottom line of it. I thought you guys would find that conversation interesting. I don't know that I even Larry's trying to get somebody out right now. Turn around jump shot. Here it is. Oh, and there's a subscriber down there too. Turn around jump shot. That subscriber foiled your stuff. I saw it on the second bounce there, Larry. So I don't know whether I won that discussion or not. I felt like I did. But that was a weird one. That was a tough one to come across, because there wasn't a definitive oh shit moment where either one of us walked away feeling like the other had won, just so you know. But that was a conversation. I don't know, you can agree with me, you can disagree with me, it's fine, but that was where I went with that. So yeah. And now you know that. Boom, 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 boom. What we're talking about. One more coming in. Hard Heavy Drive tip $5 through the super chat. Is some balls going to drop here? Oh! See that right there? Fucking hit me right in the face, motherfucker. All right. I want to drink again. I want to pour a drink. I want to drink the drink. And I want to get started. See, this bottle is way too heavy because it's full. That's tough, man. Heavy bottles. There should be no heavy bottles at the table. No. Not for very long anyway. So we'll see. Oh, Mrs. Four, she's already there. Mrs. Four, I hate Laura's. Everybody's in. Elizabeth, Jake, thank you guys. You got wet. Bryden's in there. Jake again. Justin Hammond, Cabo. Everybody got in a little bit ahead. Mrs. Four, she got right out in front of that shit. She saw me reaching for the bottom. I was like, pump, 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 send. All right. What a bummer, a full bottle. I know, Brian. I'm trying to fix that. I'll tell you what. I need 4 or 5 of you to come over here and let's just drink this together right now. Let's just knock it out. There's only like 3 people who live in the same town as me, so they'd have to all be not working and be in a hurry on their way over. Cali Cat, that's right. You keep drinking, Daryl. I'll see you in the chat room later. All right. Yeah. So, what are we going to talk about? There's something else in here, but he said he went through my notes and didn't finish my notes, and now I'm here without all of my notes, unfinished notes. There was a story. Hold on, let me find my story. I made a note to talk to you guys about something, and then I can't find it again. There was a story in here. Give me a second. Let me look. There was something. It was not the notes. I had literally something I wrote down for you guys, something that hit me. And then I wanted to tell you about it, but it was funny as hell, and I can't remember what it was. I told you guys that story. I think I told you guys those stories too. I think I told you guys that story. It came to my mind the other day. This wasn't the one I can't find the one I was going to tell you. But I told you about that kid we were working at the car dealership, and he started changing oil, and he was at the lube rack, cars in and out real fast. They got you pull the hose down, fill it with oil, and, everything's right there. You pull down the hose and fill the coolant up, and, everything's right at your disposal. You got water and air, and you just push cars in and out. And I remember being there as one of the lead technicians. It was in Bend, Oregon, at a Chrysler dealership. And Smitty became a member. Here we go. Stay in the jar, stay in the jar, stay in the jar. Oh, he almost got, as a member, he almost got rid of a subscriber. Jumped in there and said, get the fuck out. So I was working at that dealership, and it was a Dodge dealership, and it was this kid, I think it was his first or second day over there. Anyway, so the kid comes over to me, he goes, hey, I need help. And I said, you changing oil? He goes, yeah. I said, what'd you do? And I told him, I said, just don't tell me you started the engine with no oil. Please, don't tell me you started the engine with no. He goes, I put oil in it, we're good. So I walked over and I said, it must have been his first day. Maybe his second day, but his first day working by himself. Anyway, so I go over there and I said, well, what's it doing? He goes, oh, it's making a funny noise. And I said, start it up. He goes, it won't start. I said, did it start when you drove it in? He goes, yeah, start when I drove it in. I said, okay, hold on. David Black's jumping in. Oh, he shuffled him to the top, but didn't get him out. And I said, it won't start. He goes, no. I said, did the car start? It was a truck. It was a big Dodge truck. And I said, did it start when it came in? He goes, yeah, I drove it in. And he said, what'd you do? He said, drain the oil, change the filter, and it filled it back up with oil, and now it makes a noise. And I said, you filled it with oil? He goes, yeah. I said, well, let me hear it. So he takes the key, turns the key, and it makes this noise. I said, what the fuck did you just do? And I said, do it again. I said, turn the key again. So he tries to crank it over. He goes, I said, what the fuck, man? So I go over and I pull the stick to see how much oil's in it. And as the stick comes out, oil starts shooting out the dipstick, and I put it back. I went to the top of the valve cover and I opened up where you put the oil in, and I could see the oil floating. I asked the kid, I go, how much oil did you put in this? He goes, I filled it. I said, yeah, I got that you filled it. How much? He goes, I put the thing in there and I filled it all the way to the top till the engine was full, and I put the cap back on. That dude, on that engine, I think it was supposed to take 6 quarts, might have had a 7-quart pan, and that dude must have put 30 quarts of oil in that motor. Amazingly enough, he didn't break anything or bend anything. He did get fired, like right that second. But Jesus H. Tap Dancing Christ, it close on that. That was the sound of an engine trying to rotate and move, submerged. That's my best submerged engine sound I can make with for a small block Dodge or a big block Dodge under liquid, underwater. Yeah, so there's a fill it to the top. Fill it to the fucking top. And she just said all confident too, because I fill it to the top. Became a member. We got a lot of members in there tonight. Somebody's gonna drop something big in there and fuck that thing up. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 subscribers and 4 members for sure. Somebody's gonna fuck that jar up. But yeah, true story on that. True fucking story with that kid. That was right about the time that I got in trouble for playing a practical joke. I got sent home for the day. And I think I've told you guys this before, but this is how this works with you. When I take, you take a coolant bottle and you stab an airline into it. You know, where you blow air, you stab the end of it in there, you tie a rag around the handle. And I took the hose with me and the bottle and I slid it under a car where a guy was working. I ran back to the other end of the hose and I plugged it into air. The airline filled up. It got to the nozzle, which I had tied open with a rag, and it filled that coolant bottle jar. You guys have all seen coolant bottles, you know, Prestone, Quaker State, plastic bottle of coolant, 1 gallon. And that fucking bottle, that plastic swelled up like this big. It was thin as can be. And when it blew, it went off like a fucking shotgun. And there was about half a gallon of coolant in it when I did it. And it shot up, and the guy jumped up. He hit his head on the hood of the car he was working on, almost knocked himself the fuck out. Everybody in the whole shop stopped. A couple people ran outside thinking something blew up. I'm laughing my ass off. And when the service manager runs out and the entire shop is quiet, they turned off the fucking radios. Everybody was scared. Everybody dropped their tools, was standing around. And one fucking guy was laughing his ass off so much, he almost pissed his pants. Guess how they caught me? Yeah, true story. Yeah, I got sent home for the day for that one for sure. Oh, yeah, that was that, but it was really fucking funny. It was really funny. That was a good practical joke. Wait, mechanics play more jokes on people than I think almost any industry out there. And maybe construction. Construction, they have some weird shit those fuckers do too, but it was close. Yeah, 25, Ashley Beth Croft for no. It's for Gen X dad, not Gen X mom, of course, with Purple Hearts, because I love Purple Hearts. Ashley, thank you. $25 coming in. Uh-oh, here it comes, the big diamonds. This is it. Oh, 1, 2. She got out 2 super chats and 3. She got out all the subscribers. All the subscribers are gone, and there's only one. There's just one fucker left. One member left in there. Jesus Christ. That was something. ABC took him to the fucking wall. I mean, that's when you go way back to the wall. It's gone. And it was fucking out of there. That's like 4 home runs all at once. There's literally one upside down dude in there just going, holy shit, I'm still fucking here. Ha ha. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Well done, Ashley. Well fucking played. Oh, my God. All right. So, yeah, that was the story I was going to tell you. Just got that one out of the way. Boom, boom, boom. Might have told you that one before or some variation of it. I did it a few times. I did. That wasn't just the only time. That was the time I got sent home, though. That was bad. That was as bad as the talking I got to about those Japanese motherfuckers from Mazda. Remember when I called them out on their equipment, their fancy equipment, and I stuck my finger in the coolant and licked it, and I told them what the answer was before the machine did? Yeah, that was a good story. You guys have already heard that one, so we don't need to tell that one again. That was funny, though. And living in Vegas, a lot of cool shit happened when I lived in Vegas. Can you imagine me living in Vegas? Shenanigans, man. I'll tell you one. This is a dumb one too, but we worked. When we went out there. We went out there for the meet and greet. We all went to the Red Rock, and Gen X Mom and I, we did a little driving around, and I showed her, some stuff on there that she hadn't seen before, stuff she wasn't familiar with, and the dealerships that I worked at are gone. I found one that was still there. There's a couple that are still there, but some of my favorite ones, they've torn down the buildings and moved them someplace. So I don't know where. It was Freeway Mazda was there back in the day, and there was times they would let us work like a double shift or work late if we were really behind on stuff, and we wanted to work late. You could because you're flat rate, so you could just keep piling on those hours. You know, you could work 3 hours and you could flag 6. You get paid for 6 hours. That's how flat rate works. If you got the tools and you're really good and you're really fast, you can make a ton of money as a mechanic. But you can't have any comebacks, and you got to be really good and really fast. So they let us work. So yeah, fuck it. They left 2 managers there, and they let us work till 9, 10 o'clock at night. Well, this is where this fucking guy, it gets dark. And so all the lights in Vegas come on, and we're across the freeway from the big hotels. We're kind of across the freeway and behind the Mirage. Now, the Mirage is all gold during the day. If you guys have seen the Mirage, you know, the windows are all tinted gold, and you know, it's just how it is. We got one coming in. Jeff Kameni has just subscribed. Is he going to stay? Is he going to stick around? Oh, that was fucking close. He's in. Jeff's in. But at nighttime, it's the weirdest thing. The Mirage lights up on the inside, the outside is dark, and you can see into every hotel window. Well, that doesn't really do much for you because it's so tall and so far away. I mean, it's not like you're going to see anything, except for the mechanic 2 stalls down from me that brought this big fucking telescope in, and he didn't work. He sat there on a big comfortable chair looking down into this telescope, and all he took pictures. He had a camera set up on there, and all he did was take pictures and watch people fuck. That's all he did. Night after night, he'd stay there, and he'd stay there for 3 or 4 hours and tell his wife he's working with this telescope, and he'd just sit out there and take all these snapshots of people having sex. It's amazing how many people have sex right up against the window. I mean, I get it. But thousands, so many. You run out of camera. Hold on, Two Bear's getting pissed. Two Bear's drinking. Two Bear wants them to fuck out of there. He might get the subscriber. No, you're not going to dig out that. You're not going to dig out that last one in there. No. That the member, the green member. But this dude on top, Two Bear, ripe for the pickings. Two Bear, low hanging fruit. We call it low hanging fruit. Two Bear, here's your shot, baby. Nope. Sorry, Two Bear. That wasn't enough, baby. Didn't happen. The luck was not on your side. All right. Mark, tell me, Faith, all I need is this lamp, this ashtray, this thermos, and this chair. That's all he had, though. He had a chair and a camera bolted to the deal and the telescope. All right, he did have a thermos and some food. He was there a long time, but that's what he did. And you could see the back of the hotels. There was probably 3. I think we're a little far from the Rio. Can't remember what the other one was, but damn, you could see right into the Mirage, and I mean a lot of rooms. That was his gig, man. That was his fucking. William Rigo's been there, done that. Oh yeah, Mrs. Four. He was a jerk. He was a bad man. I brought Mrs. Four. I sat and counseled him night after night. I stopped what I was doing, and I refused to look at his pictures, and I brought him a Bible, and I said, let's turn to Mark chapter 17. And we started reading Mark chapter 17, and oddly enough, Mark chapter 17, verse 5, directly deals with cameras and telescopes and hotel rooms. It speaks to it right there. It's in layman's terms, of course, because it was back in the day, but it clearly gives you a visual reference and a biblical analogy of what you are supposed to do and not do. I tried, Mrs. Four. Scout's honor. As best as I could, I tried. I don't know whether I got through to that man or not. I don't know. Oh, that was the fucking coolest one I've ever seen. That was like the dribble, bum, 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 bum. No, I'm not done with you yet. Bum, bum, bum. The guy little bouncing around. No, I'm not done fucking with you. That was a cat who plays with the mouse before the cat goes, boom, get the fuck out of here. And then goes and does it again. So, yeah. That was Tim and Indy. Just fucked around like that and just little spanked the shit out of that and got him the fuck out of there. So, Tim, I'd say thank you, but I like subscribers. I do like subscribers. They're kind of an integral part of what we got on. You're fucking with them. You're fucking with the new people, Tim. Oh, that wasn't even Tim. Tim's is coming right now. I take that back, Tim. Let's see what Tim does. Let's find out who really fucked with him. All right, not too deep there. I'm scrolling back. I want to know. There it is. Heavy hard drive. What do I get for $2? You get to be the cat fucking with the mouse. That's what you get, hard drive. That's what you did. You fucked with him. All right. I haven't been between the sheets in a while. I got to go over there. Allie and Liz are waiting for me between the sheets. Never keep waiting. Oh, Oh, the jerk. Mrs. Ford was referring to the movie? I thought she was how do you know she was referring to the movie? How do you know she wasn't referring to the guy with the camera and the lens? I mean, I had to lie to Mrs. Fort Watton and tell her that I witnessed to that man, that I tried to save his soul. You telling me I didn't need to say all that? I can only lie to Mrs. Fort Watton so many times. And you saying I burned up a perfectly good lie for nothing? Now I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed. Matthew talk a lot to fishy. Looking good today, sir. Matthew, I'm going to forgive your fucked up last name, and I'm just going to take the compliment. Thank you very much. Matthew, appreciate that. Cave Bear. Cave Bear says, funny enough, I'm actually related to Andy Griffith, so my family had to watch his shows all the time when I was a kid. Cave Bear, that's fucking cool. I had to watch him too, and I had no relation. Like none. So I consider myself equal to you in that aspect, sir. I do. Bum, 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 bum. Wise and Oak, lighten the weight of that bottle, General. GX Patrick's, we're thirsty. All right, you guys. Holy shit, did I miss all this? Did I miss this? I asked people about this in the chat. We'll announce it tomorrow. David Black, what's the next movie? Movie options. I think the next movie was Debbie Does Dallas. I know that was that was a 70s flick, but it has a lot of cult status and merit in the United States among young men aspiring to be real men. I remember that movie vividly. We had a pirated copy watched in the basement of Madison Junior High, so it had to be legitimate. Yeah. Member for 2 months, Tim. Bottom of the Glass Nation. General, I'm 27, about to be the first-time dad, and I couldn't agree with you more. My dad always told me if your kids become better than you, that's a success. One thing, wait right there, Tim. Heavy hard drive tube, what I get for $2, Tim and Indy for the GOAT Fund. Let me go back to Tim, because this is important. Tim brought up something. He's a Bottom of the Glass Nation member. Thank you very much, Tim. We do appreciate that here. And let me tell you that is the measuring stick. That's it. That is the measuring stick of the whole thing. The measuring stick of the entire fucking thing is that your children become better than you. I want my sons to become better men than me, myself. I want my daughters to marry better men than myself, than I want them to have more money. I want them to have a nicer house. I want them to be more comfortable. I want them to be more well off. And all those things are completely achievable because I'm a fuck up. So I put the bar down here and said, for you guys to be successful, you need to be better than this. Now I've lowered the bar on purpose to give you a fighting chance. I know the genes you come from, and this is going to be a challenge. Sorry. Tim's point is valid. It's valid. If your children, if you can raise them, and you can take it a step further, Tim. You know what you were like at 5, right? And the struggles, help them through the struggles. Make them have a better year 5 on this planet than you did. When they become 6, all the stuff you did at 6, make sure they get to do all the cool stuff and more. So when their 7th birthday comes around, you can look at them and say, that was the best 6-year-old I've ever seen. Let's go for 7. And I did that with my kids. I told them every birthday, I said, how did you do? And what do you mean, Dad? I said, well, you just finished your 12th birthday. How did you compare? Did you do everything you wanted to do at 12? Did you accomplish all the things you wanted to accomplish at 12? I don't know. I said, well, then how do you know if you had a good year? Now, I suggest to you that this year of 13, you set some goals and try to, at your 14th birthday, let's have this conversation again. And you let me, and as they got older, they took some of that to heart because they'd say, well, I did this and I was on the baseball team and I tried to make All-Stars. I didn't make All-Stars, but we did, they had goals. They could list back wonderful things that they tried and accomplishments that they had and some failures too. But it became a thing when I put it in perspective for them at the day of their birthday, before they blew out the candles. And I would sit there and go, well, you get everything done? That was year 14. You don't get to do that over again. That was it. You get one shot at being a 14-year-old. If you blew it, if you wasted it, if all of your friends had a great year 14, you fucked up because you were lazy and stupid, and that's on you. It's over now. You can't do anything about it. How's 15 going to go? Man, depending on where my kids were in their ages and what time I said that, some of them really took it to heart, and then they lived deliberately. They took their steps with determination. I have one daughter who I think had her entire life planned out at 7 years old. 7 years old, she comes up and says, Dad, put this on the fridge. And she draws a picture in crayons at 7 years old. And she had a picture of her and her husband and her 3.4 kids. She had a truck that her husband drove that was red, and her car, which was silver. And they had this house with a pool, and they had animals. Put it on the fridge. Didn't think much about it. Until every single year, she was trying to get there. And right now, she has a wonderful young man in her life who drives a red truck. They're getting ready to buy a house. Don't have any kids. But she does drive a silver car, and she just drove off the other day with my boat. So, Tim, set the mark every year for him. Encourage him every single birthday, every single year. Let them know that was it. There's no more 7 years old. And they start to go, oh, yeah, that was it? That was it? Okay, what do we got next? They begin to turn their attention towards, and you don't even know what's next. They don't even know, but they're ready for it. Now they're paying attention. I know. Dumb advice from Gen X dad. Stupid shit that I did raising children. Do not follow what I'm telling you at all. Don't even, no. In fact, if you're smart, what you'll do is everything I tell you, you'll write it down. You'll run to your wife or your husband and go, hey, all we got to do is the opposite of this, and we're going to be fine. Fuck it. All right, it's time to drink. I got to pour another fucking glass. Tim, you're welcome, man. I hope I'm just telling you, I've made a ton of mistakes. Every now and then the sun shines on a dog's ass and things went right. So if I can repeat some of the mistakes for you and give you some of the right direction, Tim, to you and raising your kids. You can have more than one. I know you are. Come on now. Who's with me? Mrs. Four is first again. You know what? I don't care about the rest of you right now. Mrs. Four was first, and everybody else can piss off. Because like Bobby Ricky says, if you're not first, you're last. And Mrs. Four, to you and me right now. Thank you, darling. Bouncing stuff off you from the East and West Coast. That's us. That's how we do things around here. Oh, she even did it again with some kisses. I can't. When I finally meet Mrs. Four Watton and I walk up on her front porch, I don't know whether she's going to give me a kiss or punch me in my fucking mouth. I might deserve both. I don't know. We'll find out. Elizabeth Rojas, serious question. Do I have some explaining to do with the IRS for donating to the Singapore Hooker Fund? No. Elizabeth, calm down. Elizabeth, relax. Listen to me. Sweetheart, listen. Look right here. You don't have to worry about the IRS when you're donating to the Singapore Hooker Fund. Not only can I manufacture a fake receipt drawn on the inside of a cutout of a cereal box from 1982, because I still have some. I can do that for you. I'll even sign it. But what you really need to remember is, can you even imagine if they looked into that to find out that was a bad thing? How many IRS people, how many presidents, how many Secret Service have actually employed the services of a Singapore hooker? Do you want to know how many? I bet right now if I lined up every Secret Service agent for the last 35 years and said, take off your shirts and show me your backs, most of them still have scars from the nails on their back to this day. You think you want people going back and digging in that mess? You want people going back and digging into their history? Every man, woman, and child that grew up and turned 50 years old that has claw marks on their back? No, they don't want that. You don't have anything to worry about. Nobody wants to start down that rabbit hole, especially them. You're okay. And for everybody else wondering, you're all right. Everybody out there who wants to donate to the Singapore Hooker Fund, you go right ahead. I'll write you a receipt. It's for a charitable tax donation that doesn't exist, and it's written on the inside of a 1982 box of C-3PO Star Wars cereal, and I will sign it myself. You're welcome, America. I would say in Denmark, but it's a different tax strategy there, and I don't know if it applies. That's what you get around here. It's good, solid financial tax advice. That's what you can get from this program. I know you weren't expecting it, but isn't it nice when the sun shines on a dog's ass once in a while, and it turns out you're that dog's ass? I know the feeling. I'm with you. Oh, Justin Dragonfly, what influenced your decision to become a mechanic? Justin, it was an accident. I started working on cars at a really young age. I was following my grandfather around when he was fixing stuff. He was always fixing things, and I learned a ton from him. And then I got my first job working at AAA Automotive. My fucking hat looks so bad. My fucking hat's a wreck. All right, I gotta go buy a new hat. That's it. I'm done. I got a job at AAA Automotive. It was behind a Tasty Freeze or Foster Freeze on Woodman and Satakoy in the San Fernando Valley. There was a strip mall. You can still see it to this day, but I don't think AAA is there. And that was my first job, and I kept doing stuff and working on cars. And then I went to a dealership, and they started training me. And then one day I was like, I really got to get a fucking career. I was like 24, and I was like, I got to do something. I got to go back to school. And I remember people around me going, well, you're a mechanic. I said, I know, but I got to get a grown-up job where you can make money and it'd be a career. And they're like, dude, you can do that. I went, this? You can, I can just stay doing this. That's really good news. I have a lot of money and tools, but really I can just, this is okay? I could use this for a grown-up job? You sure about that? They all said, yeah, no, you're fine. Just keep going. I went, all right. So I took off. For a long time, I was switching back and forth. I would work at an RV dealership, working on RVs, and then I'd go back to cars, and then I'd work in RVs, and I'd go back to cars. And then one time I went back to cars, and there had been such a leap in technology that I was beside myself going, hold on a second, what's going on? That was tough, and that's when I decided I better just stick with one. So I stuck with cars, and that was where it began. It was an accident. It's just something I was doing, and then by the time I decided I needed a real job, I was there. That's it. It was just circumstance. So I hope that answers your question correctly. That's kind of how you asked it. Yeah. Okay, Laura's talking to Romy. We can go with that. Ashley says, good night, AJ. I missed that, but good night, AJ. You peace? You're out, baby? Then you got to go. All right. Kevin Grimes, wise enough, talking there. Lord Jacob. Okay, so now we're good. Dravy85. Hello, I'm late. Well, Dravy, we're just about to sign off, so we'll catch everybody later. Thank you for coming. It's been a wonderful time, and we'll catch all you on the flip side. Dravy, you missed the whole goddamn show. It's over now. And I've been here the whole time. Where have you been? Yeah. I'm kidding. Pull up a chair, man. I'm just fucking with you. I'm not done yet. Heavy hard drive. They added the flux capacitor to new cars. Yeah, those are flux capacitors, just so you guys know, and I'll tell you a true story. I have worked on a number of DeLoreans. They had Renault engines in the back. They were pieces of shit. They had a Bosch injection system in it, which I still have the tools to this day to tune those engines and adjust the airflow meters, which is a fucking 3mm Allen wrench that you got to have. It's about this tall, and it can't weigh very much because the weight of the tool on the screw fucking messes with the metering rod that goes up inside the pump. I actually know how to fix those in my garage here at home. I could take those apart and fix them. You know how you take the Bosch injection unit, the heads apart, and no one can reseal them? I can reseal them. Yep, I can. And no, I'm not telling you how. I'm not telling you how, but I can do it right here. So the flux capacitor, there's a bunch of special tools you can buy, but you can set a flux capacitor, believe it or not, by ear. Just like you can, in the old days, you could tune an engine by ear. Now, a flux capacitor has 3 set screws on each side. They're all 15 Torx T15s on each side. You know where you can see on the show where the yellow wires come out? Those are fiber optic cables. They were doing fiber optic before anybody else. They didn't do fiber optics in this country for 30 more years. But those guys already had one. So we get these in with a flux capacitor. And what you do is you have to get the flow going through all the fiber optics where you can see it. Now, you can see it kind of moving when you're watching, or you can see it on film, and Back to the Future is kind of a fucked up way to watch it. But we had special glasses where we could actually see the power going through it. And you measure those in amplitude modulation, just like an old AM radio. You could tune it in just like you're listening to an AM radio. Well, what you did with those was there was a bass knob in the back that you would turn on the flux capacitor to get it to slow down where you could see all of the amplitude moving through the 3 points. Now, they weren't in sync. They were all out of sync. So what you did was with these glasses, and you'd listen. You could see them get to that point, but to fine-tune it, you'd have to listen. And the flux capacitor, you take I'm sure it was a T15, and you go to the side, and you listen. And as soon as you hear it clicking, almost in harmony with the engine RPM, you stop. You take it and put it in this side. Do the same thing until you stop. Keep your eyes closed. You got to listen. Then there's one on the bottom until you stop. Now you put the glasses back on, and if you've done it right, all 3 are firing at the same time, just like you saw in the movie. Boom, boom, boom. That's the beginning of setting up the rest of the engine. But if they told you this in the movie, it wasn't a secret. Everybody knew. If you didn't dial in the flux capacitor exactly right at the beginning, nothing else mattered. You had to have that right, or you could. That was the key to the whole thing. Nothing else mattered. It was the way of converging the amplitude modulation into a power source equivalent to, well, I could say bolt of lightning, but that's cliche. It was more like, I saw a better example of what that looks like on the back. And you can't touch it. Even if you ground strap yourself, you can never touch it. You can never even go near it when it's running. But imagine Thor's hammer, okay? Imagine that, what's coming out of that. That's what it looks like to convert the energy where it surrounds the vehicle. Did you ever notice that surrounding the vehicle, all the lights came on and it looks like a controlled bolt of lightning? Did you ever notice that? That even when he wasn't doing the lightning thing, even when he was in the parking lot at the Twin Pines Mall, that when he got to 88, it still looked like controlled lightning going around the surface of the vehicle? Well, that's why. Did you ever pay attention that the same color, the same scheme is what you saw in Thor's hammer 45 years later? It wasn't a coincidence. Scientists wrote both movies, and they know how that works. They were very clear. They wanted those movies to both be as accurate as possible, and they were. How do I know? I was there for one of them. I saw it work. So I'm telling you, from a mechanical point of view, that's how you dial in a flux capacitor. Now, that's for free. Normally, I charge $100 for that. You guys got that for free. Gave away my deepest, darkest secrets with a T15 extension and ratchet. What's with all the bullshit bells? No, I'm scrolling back now. There's a bunch of bullshit bells on there. What's wrong with you people? You weren't there. You don't know. I was there. I know. I thought that was a pretty fucking good explanation. And now you're here chopping me off at the goddamn knees. I don't know if I can go on. If we have a relationship here in this live stream, okay? I hate to have to say it out loud. There's some things in the world that are supposed to remain unspoken. There's things that are supposed to remain unsaid. But you fuckers just aren't getting the memo, so I'm going to spell it out for you. Ready? If this relationship is going to work on this live stream, I lie and you accept it. I lie and you believe it. If we're family, if we're not just friends, if we're family, I lie and you're supposed to swear to it. You're supposed to raise a glass and go, yep, that's what happened. I saw him do it. That's what I expect from some of you. Troglodytes, all of you. I got a drink. I can't put up. I thought I was giving you some good information, and you just fucking me. You just can't. No, you just fucking me. I can't do it anymore. As far as I could go. That's as far as I could go. All right, it's time to drink. What the fuck, man? Oh, my God. Oh, Ashley, you drank first. There's my girl. All right, come on. That was good. Come on, man. That was good, right? All right, let's empty that fucking jar for somebody here. Let's do that at least. You guys deserve that. And boom, it's gone. All right, put that shit away. All right, so listen, that was important. You guys want me to draw that out for you? You guys actually want to see the spec manual on that? Oh my God. Yeah, heavy hard drive. There you go. There's your answer. I tied it all in for you. Oh, for Christ's sake, don't make me go through that again. Somebody's gonna play that for Christopher Lloyd. He's gonna go, "What the fuck's that guy talking about?" Or if he's drinking that, I go, "That's goddamn right." Oh, for shit's sake and giggles, I don't know where to go with that. I have nothing more on my menu, you guys. It was we started at 6. The kid went for, what do you get, about half an hour in? So I've gone an hour and 15 about right now. I'm with you guys. No, I'm there. If Michael J. Fox says it's true, Mike Perkins, if Michael J. Fox says it's true, yeah. If Michael says it's true, then you know I'm not fucking lying. It's a true story. I was there. It's an interesting story about Michael J. Fox now. We're close to the same age. Michael J. Fox and I went to different high schools together back in the day. Look it up. It's true. Oh. Kevin Jones, pictures are proof for its bullshit. Kevin, you got to take the words of an old man. I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't lie to a little kid like you. No. Matt MG says he's not lying. I got the blueprints. And some people do. I believe Matt. He's got the blueprints. I'm not fucking around. Oh, all right. Elizabeth, you got to make that a slice. I don't know. You talked to the kid about that. That wasn't good enough to make it a slice, was it? The kid will make it some dumb slice. He'll call it how the flux capacitor works, and then it'll blow up on YouTube and get like 400 million views from a bunch of people going, "Do you see this shit? No, this motherfucker was there. He worked on him. No, he knew the tool and everything. He's not wrong on that. No, my dad used to have those glasses. He's not fucking wrong." Oh, Elizabeth, if it only worked that way. Oh, Jim Hanlon says he's here, General. Thank you very much, Jim. I'm sure the ranks are completely full, but we'll find a space for you. We're going to pull up a chair if we need to. Oh, for Christ's sake. Listen, I got to go. I got to go. Mainly because I need to get over to the chat room. I promised everybody to hang out there a little bit tonight. I'm telling you, I'm exhausted. I got up late today, and the kid gave me a list of stuff to do for Gen X Talks, and Gen X Mom cracked the whip the whole time. I'll bet I was on there a solid 9 hours trying to get stuff straightened away, behind on emails, behind on comments and likes, and getting rid of shitty stuff I can do. Point and click stuff's pretty easy for me. I don't mind doing emails. They take a while because I don't type very fast. I don't type very well. So I have struggled with that a little bit, but I do grind through them because it's just like talking here. When you guys take time to write an email, I try to take time to respond. So I've been plowing through those on two different venues on that. I have an Outlook one, and then I have the Gmail one that we all use. Everybody's responsible for their own emails on staff here, but I take care of mine. I was a little bit late, but I did a ton of work today, and to be honest with you, I really did need the break. The kid gave me just a 30-minute break. I needed that. I was really fucking brain fried. I did a lot. I didn't get outside at all today. So listen, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys all for showing up. Thank you very much for all the super chats, the donations. Mrs. 4, I don't know if anything else came in on PayPal. Gen X Mom is not anywhere to be around. I think she was kind of hurting towards the end of today. She might have gone upstairs. So Mrs. 4, I know you go through PayPal. If there was something in there I didn't see it, I do apologize. You know I love you very much. The whole family does. So if we missed something, I'm sorry. But I'll go check in a little bit. We got one subscriber. One dude at the end of the live stream, he just drops in there. He's like, "I'm fucking staying right here, motherfuckers. I'm not leaving." Oh, Amaros dropped in 99 cents. Oh, it's got to be $1, man. It's got to be $1 or the balls don't drop. I know that, but I guess I heard for the first time I was explained that if you're on an iPhone, they take a piece of your money from iPhone before they donate. So if it takes $1 to drop a coin and you put in $1 and Apple takes their cut, you don't get the dollar on YouTube's end. It's a bullshit gig, but none of us have any control over it. So yeah, now you know what I know. Yeah, it said his name, but nothing came through. Fuck. You know, those fucking guys. I get it, but Jesus Christ. All right, so listen, thank you guys for showing up. Now, I know I've said that before. but it's really important. Gen X Talks wouldn't be anything without you guys. If there wasn't followers, if there wasn't fans, if there wasn't subscribers, if there wasn't a bunch of you wasting your time here, what would we do? We'd have to go get real jobs. I'd have to go back out there and start whoring myself out on street corners again doing tune-ups. Yeah, it's a tough gig. So I'm going to go. I'm going to click it over. I'll leave the chat open for a little while. When we're on Streamlabs, we have that ability. So we'll leave that open for you guys. I'll say goodbye in there. I'll read a bunch of comments. I'll read your stuff. I'll talk to you guys as I go. And then we are all going to head over to the chat room, to the Discord server. So, Allie, better check the sheets. Doug Vanderhoop says, Allie, Back to the Future movie night. Yeah, that was a good suggestion there. So Liz and Allie, between the sheets, really didn't accomplish much tonight. And that's something. When there's two women between the sheets and not much gets done, that's a loss in every column. So I'm going to leave. I'm going to go. I got to get out. April Van Ryan says, hi, all. April, we're leaving. April, we're fucking done. This isn't a 3-hour night, April. Let's see if April's $10 can at least get rid of that last fucking jabroni that's in there. This guy. Here comes her stuff. April's stuff is coming, and then I'll click it over and say goodbye. Here comes April Van Ryan, a fixture around these parts for a while now. And it goes in. She getting rid of that subscriber? Nope, he stayed. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to turn off the mic and do my stuff. I want to let you guys know one more time. Thank you very much.